going to show you how to eat right, not healthy. We're going to show you how to train correctly and smarter, not harder. How do you increase the deadlift? Well, you increase the deadlift. How many times a week do you do this? Kaz thinks that you can do steroids at 13 years old and you can continue to do it for a lifetime. Which advice can you give me for stubborn calves? One of the questions was, is it good to switch up the Pro Secrets and change up the exercises in the range they're at? That way you keep your body guessing. So here's the great thing about your body guessing. If you're getting stronger, that's a shock to your body, and that's your body guessing. Can you change it up because you're bored? Sure. But doing the way the program is set up and you getting better is enough that your body is actually changing and changing it up. So that's the tough thing. You have to decide now, are you bored of doing it the same way? And if so, change it. Or are you not getting stronger each time in those positions? And I show you different ways to do an incline press. I show you different ways to do squats. I show you different ways. And those small changes are dramatic changes to the body and the muscles you're working. So I would recommend also to make sure to watch out. We have the great producer over here. You guys may know him from Shawshank Redemption or Boys in the Hood, Cinnabon. So check out his footage and what he's doing with my YouTube channel. Hello, India. We are going to be over in, I think, late February to India. So I cannot wait to meet everybody over there. How can I keep up a good diet? I'm having the British Army, as we have very high carbohydrate foods, but not much protein. Okay, so he's in the Army. So this is a tough thing. Mostly, most of the time, the Army has some good food. Army does. The Marines never do. So I don't know if that's different for the British Army. Do they have Army and Marines? They're separated? Or is that an American thing?
Yeah, I didn't serve in the British Army yet.
Okay. French Foreign Legion is where I was at. So here's the scoop. If you're in the military, first of all, carbohydrates is such a key important thing. And then also you guys are probably running every morning a couple miles. And so those carbohydrates are going to actually come in handy to keep those calories up and retain your muscle. As much calisthenics as you guys do in the military. But yeah, I recommend this. Order your protein, so you got protein shakes on base. That's what most of the military here in the States do. Most of the American soldiers do that, even though they're overseas in the Middle East and wherever, South Korea and so on and so forth. But so I would recommend doing that. Order your protein so at least you have that besides the carbohydrates and whatever proteins they do give you at the base. That's my recommendation. Again, a great job on trying to stay on a program while you're over there and doing that. How do you increase the deadlift? Well, you increase the deadlift. How many times a week do you do this? Well, you increase the deadlift by doing secondary exercises. And I can go into a spill of that, and we'll do that today over on the Titan Crew.
Good idea.
Kaz thinks that you can do steroids at 13 years old, and you can continue to do it for a lifetime. Kaz got to go. Bye, buddy. Oh my gosh, guys, this is a great question, and I love this. And we're just finishing this up. Which advice can you give me for stubborn calves? We just finished today, this morning, my program, my ebook for stubborn calves. If you have bad calves, I teach you how to develop calves, even if you're not genetically prone to have good calves. So our team will have that up later this week, but it is an ebook that you get a order, and it's going to show you, and in 6 weeks, you're going to have calf growth. So this is great, and I'm glad you asked that, and I appreciate that. And we'll get that team to get that feed and link up to you so you can follow the program and get moving. Do you incorporate intermittent fasting? I fast for 2 hours in between meals every day. Austin, you can check, you can change rep range and stuff like that, except on Pro Secrets, man, it's a pretty tough rep range. And again, it sounds like because you just probably done it once or twice so far and you're already kind of bored. I've done this stuff for 40 years, so I understand. Fall in love with consistency and similarity. And then challenge your mind, for all of you, challenge your mind to change each workout in the sense of speed, the weight that you're using, and the isolation, the way you do it.
That's what I did today on the extensions. I went real slow.
I did notice that. I did notice that. What you guys don't know is when he does leg extensions, he goes very fast. Now, we did the same exercise, but he did it very slow, which again, same exercise, same guy, completely different stimulation.
Yeah.
And so that's the kind of stuff we're talking about, and that's what we're going to continue to talk about today over in the Titan Crew.
And it's like, I'm done.
I'm done. I hope you guys, if your parents out there, make sure to follow Mona and talk to her about how we're feeding him. This is for everybody, and just because he's over a year old, and we're doing this, doesn't mean you at 20 can't do this. Doesn't mean that you at 40 can't do this. Get your nutrition back on point. Get that consistency going. Get that stuff going. We're going to talk about that again over in the Titan Crew. These are nicely shaven arms.
Nice.
Look at that. Holy, I feel like, can I have good meals planned only from rice, eggs? Sure, sounds good. Here's something that's interesting. This is a mindset thing. Jeffrey, can you jump in on this if you feel the urge? So some of the questions are very interesting to me because it seems like it's a, I'm going to go in and talk to somebody. I want to invest $1 million. I'm going to go up to the stockbroker and go, hey, I want to invest $1 million. I want 15%. If I give you the money, can you do it? If I invest it in Microsoft? It's a very simple kind of thing, which I'm not, for me, I realize there's more details than that. It's more than, well, you're just not going to invest all my $1 million in Microsoft and just hope for the best. But it seems like that's how it is when it comes to questions about health and fitness. Somebody goes, how do I increase my bench? Do I train it twice a week? Has nothing to do with the bench. Has to do with all these exercises over here that you haven't even talked about, or the body parts you haven't even talked about. That's how you get the bench strong. Or someone here says, hey, can I eat healthy if I eat orange juice, eggs, rice? Sure.
Yeah, man.
You eat healthy. And I'll guarantee you can eat like that for the next year and your body's going to look even worse in a year. So it's an odd thing that the question. So this is why I say the Titan Crew is great, because it's the mindset and they understand the process of that mindset, where everybody has, there's millions of training books, there's millions of programs of workouts. Go get them, go try them, and come back here in a year and you're going to look still worse than you do today. And the reason why that is because you're not processing the second phase of this, the mindset of this, and why certain things work and why certain things don't work. So it's odd. Anything to that, Jeffrey?
I was just thinking something different.
Go ahead.
Father, son.
Oh.
Father, son. I mean, it's just a lot of people aren't really set up to ask the right question, right? You can be put in front of the most intelligent people in any respective field. A scientist, a president, a politician, a fitness icon, and I may just not know what to ask you because I don't even have enough foundation to understand anything at all.
Okay.
So what's the point of talking with you?
Let me do this. Let me help you. Jeffrey made a good point. You may not be set up to understand the question you're asking is elementary and has no bearing on helping you. So let me do this. If you think eating healthy is going to get you in shape, it's not. If you think working out is going to get you stronger and better, it's not. If you think sleeping 8 hours and then living a stressful life is going to get you recovered, it's not. there's a process of doing all these things in a very simple way that will actually get you better without you being extremely shut off to the world, without you being able to live a life. We're going to do that. We're going to show you how to eat right, not healthy. We're going to show you how to train correctly and smarter, not harder. And we're going to show you how to properly recover without destroying your body, and how you can age slower, which is going to be everybody's take, and also how to train without completely injuring yourself over and over and over again. So let's work on this today. I'm excited about doing this with you guys today. I will see you over on the Titan Crew later today.